It's not
Yeah,
really easy.
Yeah, certainly.
What is a window? Good question. I can look that up.
Please do. We need the scientific answer
I'm
behind it.
pretty sure that's Link to the Past in middle. And we are going.
Yeah, we are off. We are most likely to see our runner starting up with going to Zelda immediately. It just has much more sex. Unless you really want to take that gamble that is gonna be something requiring you down by the morph ball, we are most likely to see them go to.
Did not hit the door. The hardest achievement in the game. We can also see. Oh, that's a sword on Hilly Island. That's good, and that's not good at the same time because we know it's there, but it's not the most handy location to get to.
Yeah, certainly. It's gonna require a lot of awkward routing. The only way I could really see that one as being good is if Ice Palace would be a crystal, and yeah, having the access to the mirror, we could go that way to get into Ice Palace and pick that one up on the way.
It's not too bad to get that on the exit or of Swamp as well, but yeah. And the window is the Fire Snake of Link to the Past. It should have taken a small accent, but I mean, I'm not surprised that this game does not support accents. It's really pretty nice to add all those enemies like in the Pulse. This was only Super Metroid in the beginning. I was one of the people that gave the list of enemies in Japanese to Total to add all of those. One of the people, because obviously, like, was not allowed for this. And that's a bomb drop, lucky drop, and a hammer. Okay.
Very, very good early items here. It might force Cutie to go and do his front of escape. Why not? You
Yeah.
have a very reliable weapon, and he also has the bomb to later use for going, for example, to Eastern. Perhaps we have seen people who. Oh, nice.
It's a tier 1 4 bombs. I don't think Eleanor is going to miss on that. But yeah, that hammer, yeah. Great.
Is it tier 1 we did see 20 rupees just earlier before going into Uncle?
Yeah.
All right.
Here, Eleanor just killed one in me. This is the last time they pulled. I don't know the pronounce. I'm just going to use stay. Since the like poetry the last time. So 1 in me, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 enemies is a tier 1. That's a rare for Cutie. That was not a nice guard.
Yeah, that was very bad RNG there. Absolutely.
Yeah, and if you kill more than 4 enemies, like, people are not really agreeing on which is tier 2 and which is tier 3. But depending of if you have damage, if you've taken damage or not after killing 4 enemies, you have 2 different pulls.
Yeah, absolutely.
I tend to say that tier 2 is the one where you take damage, but I know not everyone agrees. It's a difficult hardware. While when guards get in your way, they can be pretty annoying. You don't have a soul. And the hammer hitbox is like tiny.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, we found a small key in the set, so we are gonna be guaranteed to be able to go down into Dark Cross and make it all the way through Dark Cross to back of escape. Might be a little bit hard to do that with the current equipment.
Yeah, I'm not really sure that anyone sane of mind will go in Dark Cross with only the hammer and 3 hearts.
So basically me.
Okay then.
Yes.
I've already done book navigation. It's not the greatest. I will not do that with 3 hearts.
But yeah, we did find our first super pack down in the Boomerang Cest, and yeah, Cutie making a way over to Zelda.
Oh, full magic. That can be useful or not, depending if he will get a magic item soon. So you see the hammer is going. It's been pretty annoying. And was that a grappler in the chest? What did I miss see?
So we did see super missiles in the Boomerang Cest and normal missiles in normal, and because of that map, we know that there is gonna be an item in Dark Cross and in the and the 3 items in the back of escape. So
Yeah.
once you get the lamp or the glove and a way to be able to navigate more efficiently through the dark, we most likely might see them rush back to take those lost
Yeah.
locations.
Honestly, I think both of them, just with a sword, will probably do the dark navigation, but we don't know, really. For both of them, I've mostly seen them play Super Metroid more than Link to the Past. So I know they're, well, particularly Cutie, you've seen that Trojan practice, pretty insane. For Eleanor, it's a so great player, but I don't think they will be able to do such a Torian.
Yeah.
Without being mean, I mean, that Torian is pretty much perfect, and that's a grapple.
Look at that, we have grapple beam on mushroom spot, and interesting enough, when Cutie walked close by Lumberjack, didn't actually go in and check it, only one went up there to do the bush grab, so does not know what's up there. But yeah, looking at the crystal medallions, red crystal in Hera and pendants.
And 2 pendants as well, yeah, that's not a good light ward. I prefer to have my pendants in the dark ward, so like I can skip Swamp, hopefully, or Mario or something like that. But that's probably not going to happen here with like only 1 pendant in the dark ward.
I wouldn't be surprised if green pendants shows up in Turtle Rock with this configuration.
Turtle Rock. I would have taken a guess on Thief Stone, but yeah, Turtle Rock is pretty evil as well.
Yeah, we are now arriving in Kakariko. A lot of sex here. We are probably gonna see what we can expect out of this seed by just checking this thing.
Bomb refill. And last kind of elimination, power bombs. So now, well, Answer will reach blindshot, both runners will have all 3 kinds of eliminations, so we only really want a morph ball. Well, extra power bombs are nice, but it's a morph ball we want.
Yeah, absolutely. It's interesting in the debate if Cutie would say find the morph ball here. Would we see Cutie rush to Metroid or do everything else in the Zelda before going in there?
I mean, I don't think they will just rush before finishing Kakariko, but yeah, I expect a rush like at the end of the Kakariko sequence. Hey, there's Wave Beam.
A nice early wave beam. Wave beam helping a lot early on with routing. Not having to double back 3 times to pink Beamstar is always a good.
And some overpriced missiles.
Yep, and we are going into Chicken Coop.
What did the chickens get for us? Except a bomb in their face, apparently. Nah, just missiles. More from Ped, I see the guesses on chat already. With 2 pendants in the light world? Maybe. Maybe. But
Yeah,
maybe we should not call that so early.
well, if your prediction on Seaftown being in green pendant, that could be a possibility because that is a pretty early Dog World.
Yeah. Well, we still need a bow and something to enter desert. We need a bow and a lamp either way. Then I guess probably a book. At least 1 glove. Really depends.
Yeah, just a missile pack on the raceway, so yeah, not too much in Kakariko. We're gonna have to check out South Shore and heading over to the eastern area to really get what we need in this seed.
How long do SMZ3 seed runs tend to last on average? That's a good question from chat. And if you have a really jet seed and everything in Green Star, you can be able to do it in like towards 20 and stuff. Usually seeds tend to be like more Charlie and stuff. So unusual, you can count between 3 and 3 hours and a half.
Yeah, that seems like a good one.
I mean, some seeds can be absolutely terrible with like Aghanim, Pedestal, Mothball in Lower Norfolk and everything. I see that is really evil could force even the best runners past 4 hours.
You're saying that, but did you see the weekly last weekend?
No, I didn't see that.
There we had the
Ah.
Ped Seed.
Nah. Yeah. I've more been in Varia randomizers recently, so the SM only one. So yeah. I'm not following too closely SMZ3 anymore. It's kinda late for me Europe time, you know.
Yeah, I understand that.
Nice ferry, that's a nice refill.
Yeah, absolutely.
More drums, come to the bombs, don't hide in the corners. Yeah, we're going to need to get there with a hammer, but it's pretty scary, we don't have a big hitbox. Okay, nailed it.
Yeah, Cutie getting it nonetheless. So yeah, 5, 6 here. We have Big Red, we have Spacer, Super
Hazer!
Missile, another Big Red, and finally our first sword.
We also had a stunt price check on the right from Eleanor, which was simply a heart. That's handy.
Yeah, it is. Would have probably preferred something like Big Red there, but I think
Oh, hearts can be very useful when we get an early boomerang.
yeah.
Only realized yesterday that this tournament happened. Well, the tournament started this week, so you did not really miss much of it.
Yeah, most people are still getting their first matches in, so don't worry too much about it.
Oh, we have an Agena play from Eleanor.
I do quite like this play, to be honest. Normally you would wait around to get Flute before you check here, but Flute could be so deep in the seed, so going
could be
here
right
early,
here.
I don't mind it. Yeah, exactly. Plus, I also love your second Desert Ledge. So it could give you a very nice advantage getting all of these different information play.
Yeah, the desert with 3 horse can be scary, you have to dodge those sandmen. Or jazz hands, whatever you call them. All we know is that they're there because Agena is not really a good neighbor in the cave. If you talk to him, he will tell you something funny about this.
Yeah, absolutely.
We meet as Sodos is already in the losers bracket. I don't think we already have losers bracket and stuff. We're still in group stage right now, like it works in groups. If I'm right.
Okay, Ether, E-Tank, and Ice Beam.
Early beams.
And yeah, more insolent in there. The pod being our green pendant is actually not too bad either. They already have the hammer. But just finding that bow and lamp is already gonna be required if it would be one of those early pedestals. So I don't mind pod in this case.
Yeah, the lamp has suppressed the entire escape in logic because I think we got the key already. But going to Eastern is not a bad play because this has the big chest in logic. It can be useful. We will see. The scary part is that we are one item away from Dark World access using Aghanim. So we really want to have like a glove, and really don't want to see a sword or a cape.
Yeah, those are not preferably at the moment.
There is still a moon pearl that has to be hiding somewhere.
Maybe that is the one that shows up on the pyramid.
Yeah, that's the main problem is that the moon pearl can be there. Or I see sometimes a glove being there to unlock that mountain.
Yeah.
I don't want this to happen, I'm just saying that I've seen bad things. I'm not cursing the runners. I hope.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe it's too late now. What are the 5 rupees in Eastern? I want to say there's only 6 of them in the seed. Like, it's not a very common item compared to white rupees and everything.
Yeah, it certainly isn't common. I think it is around that number, yeah. And looks like Eleanor really wanted to be able to open that, so could scrap up those last rupees for Sora.
Yeah, Zora is not in logic yet, but one glove or one flippers, and we will be there. That's a morph ball. Okay. Aghanim is pushed back.
Yeah. But yeah, now we always see these sort of things when it comes to SMZ3. Is either it's a deep hidden move ball or it's a morph ball. This time around it's a morph ball, so we do have one power bomb pack at the moment, so yeah, we'll be able to take a bunch of stuff in Metroid. But that also raises the question here that I have. Yeah. I absolutely want to know what was down there on Morph Ball Vanilla, because it feels like right now that could have been something huge.
Hey, Eleanor realizes that you need a bomb for Sajwala, and well, they don't have one right now.
Yeah, a little bit irritating.
Gonna push them away from that Morph Ball. That's not really something we like to see in the early game. That's fine, they got many more rupees, that's... Oh yeah, they did early on, so they got many more rupees, so it's pretty fine.
Yeah, and we are gonna see Cutie going for the safety strat here.
I'm sorry if I talk much or something, just tell me to shut up if there is something like that. I know that I tend to talk too much, pretty much, so feel free.
Oh, don't worry. If you wouldn't have been it, I would have been the one talking a lot.
What that means, I guess that means we complete each other.
Yeah.
With the grapple and this setup, Rocket Ship is open, and I wonder if Cutie is going straight there.
Yeah, why not?
While Rocket Ship with only one pack of power bombs is pretty painful, though. And we know a green pendant is Pass of Darkness. So that means that for the pedestal, we only need a bow. And desert access.
Yeah. To be fair, when we are looking at going to an early wreck ship here, to be fair, there's often a lot of good items that shows up there, so...
Eleanor, missing out on Morph Ball for now. I'm going to check Blue-Green Star. Trying not to dip that Eastern Palace twice. They will be forced to, sadly. Unless there's eventually like a glove or something done with Blue-Green Star, but chances are low.
Yeah, having a glove there at this point in time would be super interesting, to be honest. To be honest.
Cutie doing that mock ball to optimize jumps to get up. To get to Wicked Ship.
Yeah, they're really beautiful.
Where was Eleanor's second tank? I want to say Agina.
I think so, yeah. But yeah, just another big 20 before the Fantune, the Ghost of Argus. So we're gonna have to go a little bit deeper to find the progression.
Right, I see chat wants to check bomb toys of first in case of early Morph Ball bombs. I mean, yes, if you have Morph Ball bombs, bomb toys will activate and that's some time loss, but just shoot 2 supers and that guy is gone. So yeah, I mean, that cost 15 seconds maybe for him to wake up. But that's about it. It's not something too bad. With Ice Beams, the sailing item in Blue-Green Star is in logic.
Yeah.
So chat, take your guesses. How many... Well, what is the patterns that we will get for Fenstones today? The first one is a slow already. He's beginning great.
And yes, we just saw Blue-Green Star there from Eleanor, and yeah, just a piece of heart in the ceiling and a missile pack
Wow.
from Morphball. But yeah, beautiful fight here from.
Slow, medium, bad energy, but 2 rounds. Dumb skill. Because ARealCutie is going to be someone pretty difficult to defeat.
Yeah,
So Phantom
absolutely.
drops 15,000 power bombs, so we are fine with that.
Yeah. Yeah, we do see Cutie using using the normal shooting as much as possible just to make sure it doesn't have to use extra power bombs.
Not going for the D-boost out of this room now. That would just have been too much. I'm missing. We don't really want to miss power bombs here. We only have 5.
Yeah, these enemies do drop power bombs, so it's fine.
Yeah. Eleanor taking us death to the how they call it already? The shooter hide maze in Eastern Palace screen transition. Dr. Rocks. They die in 1 hit, but they also shoot everywhere. 10 is super cool. QT opting not to farm for extra power bombs. I'm actually surprised.
I expect there to be power bombs here somewhere at least, but yeah, we have to wait and see with if we're gonna find some in the attic.
Notice play chat. Please remember to save before you go in Spiky Room of Death. Because it's worth its name, it's Spiky Room of Death. It's not a good place to be. Especially if you're doing these kind of strategies.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, really close actually on the first try and the third try as well.
Not resetting.
A little bit too high there.
Okay. It has to be high because the first and the third try were just a little bit too low. So I did not bounce high enough. That's, yeah. That's a very difficult strat.
It really is. It's gonna go for another try though.
Another one. I would have gone for the head tick at this point, but well.
Oh, close again. There we go.
There we go. Actually, the problem needs to be at the level water. I'm surprised. Game physics, I guess.
Yeah.
What is in Spectrum of Death, which is not in logic, obviously. We will need something like gravity, high jump, speed booster, or space jump to get to here in logic.
Yeah. But it is good that the Cutie is taking it now. And we have the first ball, but it's not gonna get picked up.
I hope this is not locking something as a kid.
Yeah, let's hope Sikid is not hiding under anything in this room. But yeah, Eleanor not liking the fact that the morph ball was there.
2 frustration slashes from Eleanor to the morph ball. I'm going to try to keep track if we have feelings by our runners towards like item placements. Yeah. Something I just really like with like runners are just communicating the feelings through bombs, quakes, sword slashes, and everything. Really clean attack from ARealCutie despite that last atomic.
Yeah, absolutely. So far, Cutie's execution has been brilliant.
Why is Cutie going to get power bombs? Good question. Great question, even. Interesting deboost strats here.
That is probably the first time I ever seen those tin cans being in the same hole.
That happened to me by accident sometimes, but I know you can deal with through those things.
Yeah. But yeah, nothing from Teresa, only some bomb capacity upgrades, so we are gonna
Cutie,
move.
you cannot check this with a power bomb. Unless you want to leave gravity area out, because you will not be able to go there. Oh, you wave beam.
Yeah, wave
Never
beam.
mind. I got scared for a moment that we will get stuff locked.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, we still have to get to Sky Missile. And we will need to farm those, well, either the farmbugs, either the pancakes, which I think have a slightly better drop rate.
Yeah.
But like, how many power bombs do we need for this? We need two. Well, 2 plus the one we actually have right now, I think.
I do believe we need 2, yeah.
Fine. Yeah, I think 2. So we will want 2 drops.
There is a moon pearl.
Ha! That's an interesting location for it. And Pegasus boots a Terminator.
Yeah. Basically, the moon pearl was halfway to the moon, so why not?
Ha! That's actually interesting. For checking right now, actually, the wavers and the pancakes both have the same chance of 4% to drop a power bomb. The farm bugs, however, will only be... where are they again? Actually, they're all 4%. Okay, then. Use the low enough for ones, like the big ones that you need 2 shots, that only have 2% chance.
Yeah.
Well, 4% still means that, on average, we will need to kill, like, a bunch of them.
Yeah.
There we go.
Early super missile attempt here from Eleanor. Misses the first one. We are probably gonna see at least one more try.
Maybe intended to get the item down. I think they're doing the double tap down just before landing, which is possible, but it's just harder. It's just harder if you tap down once while going up, and the second time you just roll on your controller, supposing you have the default layout. Just roll like down right. I don't use a keyboard, but given my layout is pretty much the same, I can also roll on the keyboard.
Yeah.
But it's much easier to do that than to do a double tap.
Oh, we have Kano Burner.
That's not the right invisibility item. That's good.
Yeah.
Luckily, only the cape allows us to get to Aghanim's tower. Such as the mothball was in the map chest of Eastern Palace.
Yes, and that moon pearl sitting on missiles in the sky, so yeah.
No, he can beat blind. I'm pretty sure he could beat it with the hammer, given that level.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so many different items you can use against blind, it's funny.
I just like to do Somaya blind, it's just funny. Just leave the block there and you're there like, blind, why do you hurt yourself? If you fall down the first block, you don't need to reset the room too. Unless you want, yeah, to specify to like, have that perfect jump there. Other people could. Yeah, other people could. I could not, for example. Hammerblind? If you give me 15 hearts, maybe. Oh, and shovel.
We are starting early with our first quest items today.
All the races have V11 normal difficulty. Yes, the V11 was released just before the tournament, I think.
Yeah, it was. Some really nice little tricks and fix in it. I'm looking forward to when the key sanity is.
I'm looking forward and I'm not looking forward at the same time because I fear it's going to be pretty evil.
It probably is, but like I say, it's gonna be interesting.
Missing the side of powers, if you don't miss, it's actually faster than power bombing them. But yeah, usually you just power bomb them because it's easier.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at those strats and everything, I don't think QT is worrying about the difficulty of any trick. Skipping Brinstar for now. Well,
Yeah.
Green Main Star and Pink Brinstar. I like to call that the Soul Ski play because it's the only, well, it's the first one I've seen. The fabulous Brinstar skip.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see if it pays out. Brimstone has a lot of items. There are a few ones which can be irritating getting, especially if we can't get waterway yet. So it might be why we are waiting out a little bit with that one. But yeah, it looks like Eleanor is just gonna say, okay, I have had my fair amount of tries now on the earliest of missiles, so I'm just gonna go and do.
Mugboot is but the easiest and hardest trick of the game. To do it once, well, by input and stuff, it's pretty easy and stuff. But to like master it and do it all the time, it already will require much more practice. And that's already I glow with the guns. So that make us cutie if they don't go back to Windstar. In this room, where QT is, it's like two strats with power bombs. Either you just wait, either you go down and you try to get a spin jump off the crumble block before falling, and to morph all the way up. It's pretty difficult, but you can do it.
Yeah. A difficult trick, if you can do it, it's always gonna save you a lot of time because just sitting there waiting feels like it takes forever.
Eleanor having the difficulty is not to press up or down during a wall jump because it breaks the spin jump. We don't want that. We don't want to press up or down.
Yeah. Ooh, they were
Ooh, double glove! There's some handy attack-ons there.
Yeah,
Well, that's a backward access. Twice.
it is.
The first one is already backward access, but with this one... Okay then. Are we gonna see Tartar Rock first dungeon? I've done that just yesterday, I could see it happen again.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's time for Kraid. So are we gonna get the Nipple DLC today?
Do we get the Kraid DLC? No DLC installed. Too bad. Hey, we've seen lamp. We do have a lamp.
Yeah, we do.
Come on, Eleanor, you can do it. Yeah, lamp was very, very early. That morph was a little bit too early.
Yeah, it was.
You really need to morph while being only a few pixels away from the floor. Yeah, again. I mean, they're doing the double jump press, so that's difficult.
Yeah. Can we get the rant in the chat? Go Eleanor, go Eleanor, go.
Go, Eleanor! Go, Eleanor! Wanna give us some more PBs game? Yeah, sure, they're all in Meridian.
Like this should be.
Don't remind me of that one. Spoiler seed. Okay, they're power bombs. Where people all forfeited because they did not realize that power bombs were in the sand pits and could only be acquired through the reverse Marija. That's a convenient power bomb drop for Eleanor there. So people had to go through Marija from the home door, and they had to get in the sand pits from there. Yeah, that's extremely evil from a seed to ever do that.
Yeah.
So the prevention is on, right? No, it is not. This is combo randomizer, not via randomizer. It may be on in the future, I think, or at least a setting. Not entirely sure. ARealCutie, meanwhile, showing us some sparkles in the dark. Saving that Hodman. How does he even tell the Hodman, like, hey, follow me? Does he just like poke him in the dark and the old man follows? Maybe.
Maybe.
I thought we saw the lamp, so I guess we don't have it. Wait, where's the lamp? Why did we see the lamp?
I don't know, you have been the one saying that we have it. And I thought I missed it.
Yeah, I forgot. Sorry chat, apparently I lied.
The old man may not be able to see, but he got the ears of a bloodhound. That sounds about right.
Come on, I want a speed booster right here, Charger Beam.
That would certainly be nice. But yeah, just missiles in the first one.
Just a bomb upgrade, happy spectacle rock. QT notices that they don't have any dark world access, and that there's nothing more for them to check than Brainstar.
Yeah. Oh, there's a
Oh,
bow.
a bow! Well...
Hello, Easton. Hello, Pod.
Pedestal is 2 items away from being reachable.
Yeah. So you're gonna see...
Or 1 actually, 1 or 2.
Yeah.
This is spooky. I don't want to accuse the commentators. We are the commentators. I don't want to curse the runners. But, you know, we're just worrying.
How does someone curse a commentator?
Oh, that happens sometimes that you just say something and then you're forced to, like, undo it. Ooh, Via suits, like my wave beam.
Oh, that's really, really nice.
I guess space jump and gravity has opened up my eyes.
Yeah. Okay, so bag of gauntlet. It's gonna have the certain with missiles.
By the current setting, I guess that QT maybe, you know, side jump less lava dive. So maybe Mario is already open for them. Well, we only have Ether, so there's still that. And we need a mirror. I forgot that this desert you want to get to a Mario.
It's fine.
Eleanor trying to get a 4% chance drop or not. Leaving the place.
Yeah, just gonna leave behind probably hoping for speed booster and gravity suit, and
I mean,
have that something together.
in this position where you're in Pimwee Star without any power bomb, I think it's better to go to Red Tower, check X-ray, and get this power bomb refilled there.
Yeah, probably. However, from what we have seen from Eleanor so far, have not had the best execution with the volumes. Might be a little bit hard to get up there.
Cutie nailing that mug ball, but not a super shot, getting another bottle and the Master Sword.
That one also out of logic, funny enough.
I hope that Cutie will not just take the Master Sword out. Well, I mean, both glows and Etekos. They should not do such a mistake.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, Pedestal could have a lot.
Pedestal can have a lot, yes. We can have Botras, we can have hook we can have flippers, we can have animated for Turtle we can have gravity suit, we can have any movement item for Super Metroid actually. Mirror too.
Basically 90% of what we don't have on the tracker so far can be there.
Pedestal is pretty scary, I know. Only question is if QT does Ellen before Dark World. Yes. And especially if Mirror is in Lord Warfare, that would make the seed very interesting to route.
Yeah.
QT has some missing that morph into the Etekon Spar Bomb. The weirdest thing in this situation is that if you were a lot of a speedrunner and not really a random runner, you have to get used to do everything you do in 100%, except you don't have high jump boots. Power bomb. Just one block away.
Yeah.
Lone Affair would also require a frame perfect, I think, wall jump for the worst one of the game. I think it's frame perfect. Don't quote me on that. So probably not the place we want to go to right now.
It certainly would be hard to go there now.
I'm not against a play to go in Lone Affair simply to go to Mario though, eventually. That would not surprise me.
Yeah.
ARealCutie nailing that postpone on the back door. Let's hope there's nothing bad in there for Eleanor. Hey, don't put gravity suit right there again. Just supers. But at the same time, Eleanor has 10 supers, maybe they wanted those. It's true that Eleanor cannot decide to go to the Dark World without the pearl that was in the sky.
Yeah. Cutie now picking up his various suit, so we are out of there and go We're probably gonna see the Dark World soon from Cutie.
Cutie can do the washroom in the game jump. He has the elimination for Willy. And once you're past first room of the game, well, it pretty much doesn't matter anymore what movement items you got. An extra pack of power bombs would be nice, but that's about it. And that just saves you a bit of time farming the orbs very Willy. But that's pretty much nothing, unless you forget.
Yeah. Eleanor probably being happy now about finding that power bomb.
But it's true that for Screw Attack, if we get down there, there is no way to escape. We will actually need a speed, mothball bombs, or space jump for that. Actually, I think high jump is enough too if you know the jump through the door, but I don't know if it's doable, like... I know you can do a jump from the door, but I don't know if it's inside the energy refill, or just from the door stops. Not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, just 50 as well on the northward exit, so... What is Eleanor
Oh yeah.
doing now?
Eleanor can do northward fire.
Yeah.
And if they remember that the ice beam round, they can cross Cathedral. Well, pre-Cathedral. Cutie has a good Master Sword, and well, I don't think we've seen a lot of hearts. The Master Sword for blind and the enemies in general at this town should be fine enough.
We haven't seen any heart containers, but we have seen a fair amount of piece of heart, so probably 3 extra hearts at this point at max.
We didn't see Blooming Star yet though. There could be something in there.
Yeah, that's probable.
Would it be faster to refill BBs back at Fireplace before it comes? It depends on the situation. But usually, if you just want to refill power bombs, it's better to go to Fireplace than anywhere else in Buena Star. Unless you can reach X-Ray faster.
Yeah. Yeah, 300 from the hit. I don't remember what that second squad actually.
I usually just call it left of Mothball, but I know it has a special name.
Okay.
But I think everyone gets left of Mothball.
Yeah, it should be pretty self-explanatory.
Hey, they're power bombs.
Yeah, one step closer.
Construction zone, yes, that's it.
Oh look there, more power
Another
bombs.
one.
So
Now we need...
We basically have now the power bombs that we need to be able to get down to Mother Brain in once you get into Tweedo. So yeah, pretty good situation right now for Cutie.
Yeah, 15 is usually the amount you want if you don't have high, so just to be safe without farming too much. But 20 is not bad either. I mean, if you got ice and more wall bombs, you could actually go with 5 power bombs, but yeah. Eleanor trying to get a quite quick kill, but Cray did not cooperate much. And gets it! Very close though, but gets it. No DLC today.
Hats off for that one. That was really good.
Yeah. Last frame. Yeah, it was the last frame of the animation. As long as you only jump twice, you should always get the quite quick kill. I've seen some people do diagonal shots while sprinting. I've seen pretty weird strats for quite quick kill sometimes. I think it was Otarubi I've seen do that.
Yeah, Yeah, it is an interesting strat. Oh, look at that.
Pwah. We got all the bombs. Is Cutie going to check the climb supers?
Yeah.
No.
But more
Yes.
importantly, that is our camp light. So there are a few more locations that is open now because of that.
Landing side power bombs. Gauntlet in logic. Well, I already checked that, but now it is in logic.
Oh my
And
god.
Cutie just getting stuck by that buoyant.
Making a really awkward staircase, all of them.
It's a staircase, but the ceiling is not following. And have climb supers we find supers. Is this even randomized? Me too, Sosky. I hate that scout. It's terribly slow and annoying. But it's a good play.
Yeah.
The unit is that the pirates, the normal ones, are actually immune to bombs. It's a very weird thing, but they don't take damage from bombs. Have you ever tried to bomb them?
What? I didn't hear.
It's very time consuming for a scout, yes. But at the same time, it is so isolated that, like, you know, maybe not as much in SMZ3. In SMZ or something, yes, because, like, if you got speed in low warfare or something, it could be very dumb to go up there again.
Yeah, we basically see Cutie basically making sure that there's not gonna be anything left in this area. So yeah, I expect it.
But yeah, it is true that in SMZ3 we can just come back here anytime we want. And it looks like we're going to see another DLC of SMZ3. The Bomb Torrizo.
We are gonna see if Cutie will be able to get out.
Chat actually called this.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 missiles and 1 super, so we don't even have the exploding animation, it's even faster.
Yeah.
No, I think QT cleared pretty much everything in the Metroid. Well, there's no first there. But I think they're probably going to hide in the Dark World. Or are they?
Well,
Getting a refill in the
can't
ship,
yet.
maybe.
Eleanor need to get to Brexit, but it's gonna go ahead and check the boots locations and probably also taking the time to do a backup
Landing
escape.
sites. It's kinda slow with bombs, but we got bombs, so it's logic. And if you know double bomb jump, why it's not that slow, but like double bomb jump is pretty hard compared to the simple one.
It really is. Switching over to 1 here. That's probably for the best.
That's a safe play. Eleanor getting missile. Yeah, there are 2 boots locations. But that's about it. We don't have a moon port that is in wrecked ship. Would have been funny to get a moon port right here in Kingston though. Oh yes, and the back of the escape.
Yeah, it would be funny if we would get that there.
You know, doing Shag and Plasma after getting Titans, is there like... How many items do I need? 1 or 15? If you need 1, I mean, why not if you bet it is there? But I also get why people are angry about it.
Let's just move on and
Yeah,
focus on.
I mean, it's funny stories, so...
Yeah, we're gonna see where the Cutie goes for the Dark World. Is it gonna be Outcast or Hype? It looks like it's gonna be Willis of. It's gonna might be Willis of Outcast then. You know what I think would be interesting?
What is it?
Imagine if Cutie here would have gone over to Wheels of Outcast or something and then find Mirror there. That would have been
Hmm.
Because right now, both Cutie and Eleanor is basically leaving Graveyard left behind.
Yeah. We also do have a sick kid. We have a bottle. Are we going to check it or are we going to forget about it? Like we almost forgot about the back of the escape.
Please don't do that.
How that happened? I mean, for the ones that have a multi-world experience, I think they're pretty used to not forget this. Because in multi-world, like, you really check this before 3 hours.
Oh no, Eleanor, be careful.
Turn on Ice Beam. Buoyants are stupid. Freeze them. They just jumped, you can't kill them. Well, you can, but... Why do Buoyants need 4 supposed to be killed? Who thought it was a good idea?
Yeah, I wonder that.
And yes, Eleanor is not super good at wall jumps, so this may take a while, sadly. Remember,
Yeah.
face away from the wall and then immediately press jump. Well, immediately. Not too immediately either. Wait a little bit. I think you have between 4 and 20 frames, something like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And yeah, just a big red
I got
on
him.
Lumberjack, so
Yeah,
that's
that's
fine.
true. And Lumberjack is in logic, that's a good idea to check it. One of us always tells the truth.
Yeah, I love those two brothers a lot. Have you read the other one?
I forgot about the other one.
The other one is saying one of us is telling a lie.
One of us always tells the truth, but one of us is telling a lie.
A little bit of a nice paradox. But yeah, sick kid. Reserve tank.
I mean... both are right, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say they are, Captain.
They are a Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
Yeah,
I mean, that horse maniac was hell. I'm sorry.
There are two brothers in the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh that does do that to try to get Yu-Gi.
For the new information, Turtle Rock is a red crystal.
Alright. So it might be a bit of a while before we get our... Ooh, wow, that is a big lag.
I don't know what we got. We got a single arrow in the first chest, but it's the second one that matters.
Yeah, but that arrow is the fake arrow of misery. It's not
it's not the true single arrow.
Oh, thankfully we are able to see what it was. It was another sword.
Another... oh yeah, that's true.
That's really nice. Okay, so for that.
I'm blind. Luckily I'm not in Deep Stone. And
Another
that's
medallion.
weak.
Yeah,
we have good chances to be able to complete Mario and Turtle Rock.
Yeah.
ARealCutie, going on the left, the most possible to open that Thief Town, so you get knocked back a little bit less far. The big key in the second chest of Thief Town.
Yeah, and Eleanor now gonna attempt to do Billy Mays. Yep. to see how that one goes, though.
But Billy Mace is not a very hard wall jump because you can just order direction and spam jump.
I'm not worried about the wall jump. I'm worried about the next part.
Oh.
Oh, look
Charge
at that.
beam in Thiefstone.
Wow, we are almost at. We are soon gonna get to that microwave beam. But yeah, as I was speaking about, we did saw how it went with the mark ball for Eleanor's attempt there. Is gonna
That's a
be
good
able to
jump.
jump up on the ledge? Yes, you
Yeah.
can see that was very close, not getting it though.
Getting the fire shield. If you see me playing this, I don't like shields, but if I would give the fighter shield, I would take the red shield, sure. I want to see my sprite. The shield is in front of it, it's annoying.
Yeah.
What do we have in the Attic of Thiefstone? 20 rupees.
Yeah.
I wonder what is Blind going to tell us today.
Oh, Blind always has something good to say. Some people will say that Blind is a very is a person with a lot of wisdom.
Yeah, I mean, those are some bright comments, usually. Cutie taking the bomb there. And Eleanor going back and bring stuff for the forgotten, for the missed checks. Not far enough, Eleanor. Need to be a few more pixels. I think you're missing 1 pixel. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah. That's close. Something you can do is run all the way to the left and then come back to the right. And you see those 2 ore plants right behind Eleanor. If you just stand there with the Neosamus just touching the small plant, it will work. There are many setups. I think it works every 4 pixels or something.
Oh, guess it's on the last one.
Yeah, that's it.
And yeah, it was a super missile back here, so anyone will be able to get out without having to stay around them.
Broken pencils are pointless. That's true.
Once again, yet another brilliant wisdom from that.
I mean, who would want a broken pencil? Me to not on myself when I'm sleeping, because I fall asleep with my pencil in hand. But that's about it. Oh, power drop for Eleanor. Fun RNG.
First crystal indeed for Cutie.
Thiefstone is the only dungeon we can complete that is a crystal though. Could complete Paths of Darkness, but you know, pendant.
Okay, time for digging game. A fair amount of digs. $27 game, please.
I know you're not forced to give us 27 dicks. I know it. Just being mean.
Yeah, that E-Tank isn't even worth it. Interesting little thing here from Cutie. Cutie could have opted to do a world tour with the frog here, but Susie's not. Ooh, that is not
I
what
mean,
we want to do, Lord.
Cutie probably wants to end in Pirates of Darkness. So taking
Yeah.
the frog is not a good idea.
Yeah, that's fair.
What is in Hype Cave today? Is it hype or is it trash?
X-Ray!
X-ray scope.
Even closer to the microwave beam. Piece of heart, blueberries, super missile, and 10 arrows.
You can't say it's not hype because there's X-ray scope and I like X-ray. Because if you say you don't like it, I will be disappointed. Yeah, okay. Except that it was pretty not hype.
Well, it's not hype, but I don't say no to X-ray at this point.
Chat being clear, X-ray sucks. Thank you, chat, for you tell us about X-ray. Now I'm gonna feel bad about X-ray.
X-ray just wants to be loved. Yeah, we're gonna see another mock ball here from Cutie.
Yeah, Cutie exploring new waters. Eleanor not getting charred by the buoyance this time and gets a shovel that we indeed did not check yet. I forgot about that thing.
Yeah, he's just a lonely shovel.
It's pretty difficult to not forget about shovel when it is like getting forgotten so late, like, you know. It's been a long time Cutie picked it up. And I feel we might get a flood at some point. Chat hinting that Path of Darkness is our way of the hero. Could be. I think there are as many items in Path of Darkness than there are in Norfa. Sorry, go for it.
Yeah, but at the same time, it is very dense at the same time for the amount of space it has, so I can absolutely see.
Path of Darkness being a pendant, I would not prioritize it. But
it's a green pendant though.
Yeah. I mean, for Bubble Mountain, we got a few 7 items, which is the same amount as Path of Darkness plus Green Pendant, I think. No, it's 6 items in Path of Darkness with Green Pendants. Swamp is the one with 6 items.
Yep. Beautiful double bomb there.
Getting the piece of art in the lava. Warm love for everyone.
Woohoo.
Not doing the mock ball below. It's not a strat I see of them. I like it.
Yeah, it's a really cool strat. You might probably gonna see Eleanor going into Rex now. It is certainly in a good position for.
Trying to get that ice beam on the waiver, not getting it, so doing those tricky wall jumps. But I look tricky, but it's the same as gauntlets, except the face left.
Yeah.
If you can't do gauntlets, you can do this.
The first one here being just some more blueberries.
Jumping over the platform saves 30 frames or so. I didn't think it would be that much. I mean, I guess if you actually get a mock ball down, maybe it would be interesting, but do you ever get it?
Oh, I'm very bad at getting mock ball. That's why I'm doing
I
commentary.
mean, you have to get a mobile there, which is kind of tricky, and you have to hope that the enemies are not in your way. And anyway, there's going to be the seahorses later that are going to be in your way anyway. Don't really know.
Yeah.
I know Taz goes above simply because Taz does CVG, so. Would be cool if you could like normalize that room enough for humans to do CVG to like just get through. Or for a lot of other places that would be useful. Like for the
Yeah.
pit room, I would love to see just a speedrunner actually go for the CVG. It has a fire rod.
Very nice find.
That's opening skill was entirely, so we get another crystal in our pocket.
Yeah.
Now to wonder if there is anything else in Norfair. Let's debug. It's not an easy debug to get because those enemies sometimes like beat the game when they go hard and that's kind of Samaya.
Someone so called Phantom Mia because that's gotta be the kid.
Scare was after SM quite likely. Yeah, but Tartarok is open too. Except for Trinex. But Tartarok is open.
Don't we need hookshot or mirror for that?
Actually right, we do need either the hookshot or the mirror. That's true, it's not open yet. We don't have an access to Eastern Dan Mountain.
Yeah, Phantom find now for Eleanor.
So I guess it is Crocomile time.
It might very well be my time.
Cutie getting this power pack again? I'm a bit surprised. We don't have item for in this, so I guess it's not a big deal anyway. And
Yeah.
doing a save. Are we trying to go to Maya, or are we saving Crocomile? Okay, that was not intended.
Certainly not.
Aha. It looks like this is Maya, the Link to the Past one.
Yeah.
I think it's Maniaco that told us that ARealCutie can do the high jump less lava dive. Well, we're going to see. That's a bonk on the top, that's the core. And we do this to normalize the flame. It's a bit more jump. 2 jumps. No, not enough. We messed up.
Eleanor
too
needs to be
fast.
really careful here.
You need to normalize the left face too, if you do this. All you do is jump. There are 3 ways to do it from the bottom here. One is just to jump straight, one is to do 2 little jumps, and the third one is to do a short and then a longer jump just in front of the head. But yeah, we're dead here, we don't have the energy anymore.
Yeah. And Eleanor clutches the fight.
Meanwhile, Fenton is dead, indeed. Only her, though. Well, we have enough ammunition. Yeah, it got hell bombs, but we have the ammunition, so it's fine. We're not in the same situation as QT, who came with 5 power bombs in there. QT is not committing again.
understandable.
Cutie, which is going to show us the spooky strat of Super Metroid. You got Wave, you got one of Spacer and Plasma. That's it. That's all you need.
Beautiful.
Is the setup that important for the lava dive? There are multiple setups, but yeah, it's absolutely essential. If you have jump boost, you don't really care, but without, ah. If you want to see something fun, you should look on YouTube or something for the GT Max Percent Lava Dive. That
Ooh,
one with the lava dive without, I think with high jump, but without any tank.
I love that one. It's so cool.
It's insane. Just making a CWG there. Yeah, it's insane. Have we seen Zora? No.
Yep,
We didn't
probably
see
gonna
any
see,
flipper check. We didn't see Zora.
Yeah, we're probably gonna see the beatdown of a butterfly soon. Or a
I'm
moth.
pretty surprised that no one does fake flippers anymore today. And no Eleanor, he can't get that wall jump. The only way I can get out is using bombs.
Yeah.
And I assume you don't know how to do it because even I don't know how to do it. Well, I just saw it, but still. You cannot freeze it than me.
Yeah, just
If we add respin on, it will be enough to do a cloud jump, interestingly.
Yeah.
Motula, are you going to have something for us, or are you just going to be a bug? Cutie not getting the fire dash doesn't change much, it's just super cool to look at.
Yeah, it is. Item dashes are useful.
Cutie not waiting for the Wall Master to go down, dodging it luckily.
Yeah. No matter how tiny of a pixel you are, Wall Master can pick you up. And
Ooh,
before I even started to talk about this fight,
I'm surprised that shot counted. Very nice pushing Motula on that one block. Very nice.
Yeah, that was a really sick fight. Yeah, I'll absolutely nothing at the back of Skullwood, so we are gonna have to go to the front and look at those sets over there.
We have a crystal, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
You got some Maya block. Not killing the skeleton to reduce the lag. It's barely worse anyway, I think. That's an E-tank, that's one item. Getting through the main door. There's a compass, we're gonna need to go to the drop down. Open this door.
choices back here. One of them is an item. Is the other one gonna be an item or a big key?
Ah, we got it. We got the E-tank in the big key chest.
Ah, okay.
Eleanor, I don't know if they saw the moon pearl in the sky, but they're probably looking out for the platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to follow that one to the right. I mean, you got mothball bars, didn't you? Yeah, you could bomb jump up there, but
That is a little awkward strat.
I mean, it is faster to get the platform if you are going to bomb jump and fall twice, I think. Or just fall at maximum height or something. I'll jump.
Yeah, hammer pigs for Cutie here. And a reserve tank. That's the
Picking up
third
the
one they
reserve.
did.
I guess we might be seeing a Smith right now.
We might see a certain frog being delivered.
Picked up through the diagonal like that. Somehow. Starting
Yeah,
from Lick's
first.
house, do we get a shower track at the same time? Yes. Yes.
We are. Yeah, fortunately, Eleanor did fall down when he's going in these platforms, so he's gonna have to redo it basically.
Still on the 7-house green mail. Yeah, we got more E-tanks and suits that we got like anything in Link to the Past. This is alright! Welcome, Raiders from SpeedGaming main. Do you want to re-explain the game quickly, or do I do it? English?
Yeah, so welcome to yet another SMZ3 combo randomizer tournament where everyone is basically 1v1 me, bro. So far we did see Morphball in the Eastern Palace mapses that led to Moonpearl in Missiles in the Sky. And yeah, so far you're seeing Eleanor trying to get that Moonpearl while Cutie has gotten a real big lead so far.
Yeah, I mean, QT has made the play to Moonpearl kinda early, so that just sped up pretty much everything. Aside the general movement of the runners, while this is the first round, this is a tournament open to pretty much everyone. So obviously, while in the first rounds we may see some very good runners and some newer runners at the same time. Yeah, I mean, they're going to do it. I was scared that Eleanor would get pushed off by the bomb there. And I really hope that they will actually get up to get the Moonpearl.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, was able to land, freezing that platform but fell down.
Life pro tip, if you're on the platform and aiming down, you can freeze the platform you're standing on without risking anything.
Yeah.
Just saying all those things in the hope that runners rewatch the VOD so they can learn new things. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's convenient. That's really convenient.
Moonpearl for Eleanor.
Meanwhile, QT going to dive into Green Pendant Eastern. Where's the darkness? Well, it's Dark Eastern Palace, I'm not entirely wrong there.
Oh, come on, Cutie. Could we have just one less rupee?
Just one. There are no thieves nearby. And anyway, we lost everything. QT could also decide to complete Eastern because I don't really know. Is there an item left on the boss? Or is it just...
I didn't look too carefully. I didn't count. I think there is.
Well, so darkness is not bar locked, but it doesn't matter. We got the bow. It was just in pink brainstar.
Yeah.
What do you think we're going to get out from here?
I can absolutely see either the hook shot or the mirror here to give us east of mountain access and Hera, basically.
Yeah. I'm thinking of a gravity suit. But the mirror will be likely too. So we could find a book to open a pedestal.
Yeah, that is also a possibility. So we are gonna see Eleanor do the other way to sink this if you can't do those corner jumps. These volumes are really hard because of those spikes up there.
Yeah, you really need to be facing right and not to push left when you're on the spikes. A small key in the first chest. And a small key in the second one too.
It's very likely that there is gonna be an item on the big vanilla big key location. It all depends on the other two chests.
Yeah, we got 3 keys in the front, but Darkness always has minimum 4 keys in the front. Well, big one only not included.
You know what to say? Yeah. The pod is basically the mullet one. We have the keys in the front and the pod.
Yeah, the fabulous palace of keys. I mean, book would give us access to desert, but yes, we could also read pedestal with that, so it could save us quite a few things. The worst case scenario right now would be if we find gravity, space jump, and in this case it would be actually pretty bad. We dodge again him, but see, it cannot be that bad, right?
You're asking one person that was doing commentary for that horrible weekly on Sunday. I am not gonna hold any grudge.
I used to do more commentaries like kinda long ago in the earlier version.
Cutie, you have to reset the room.
Oh, you can't kill it like that, so you just need one more jump.
But it's slower.
Alright. You just at the handset counts as a sword poke and a dash. It's funny, you know. The game is saying to not go in Paths of Darkness. Do you trust it?
Yeah. So the harmless hallway right now is the only logical access right now. But yeah,
that's right.
Why not?
We don't have a lamp, and this is not based on the last version of ALTTP. So these things right here were not in logic. We're using the fire rod. But it also means that if something is in Paths of Darkness, it's right here, right now. Key. Yeah. Where's the progression?
That would be in the maze, and we are gonna see hammer jump probably.
Yeah, but we don't have a lamp. It cannot be in the maze.
We have ways to navigate in the dark.
Spike Cave is in logic.
It indeed is.
And the randomizer uses an odd version of the pass randomizer, so like you're actually pretty forced to have the lamp. And that's true, chat. That's Ice Palace too. I completely forgot about that frozen place.
Very close on the hammer jump there for the cutie. Double pixel perfect.
I prefer to do this with the select menu. Now we want to be careful because anything will one shot.
Yeah.
You could cast an eater in there to be safe.
Yeah, he's gonna try to get the enemy here through the wall. Yeah, he's gonna need that one. That is 50 rupees.
I like to guess an eater in that room because one, the enemies are not there anymore, and two, I see the enemies moving, so I see myself moving.
Cutie having a little bit of problem to
You
navigate.
need to hold down
Watch
left.
out, watch out.
Down, no. Yes,
Just
left.
Left, left.
Up.
Up.
No,
Oh,
who's going
just
to
gonna
leave?
give up.
There are no torches in this room, indeed.
Yeah, there are no torches in that room, unfortunately. So yeah, if you have stuff like ether or bombos, you can be able to take care of the enemies in there and then go for trying to navigate through there. But yeah, it can be quite hard if you're not 100% sure about how to navigate through.
Once again, Ether, best medallion. There's catfish too, in the pyramid itself. We did check the pyramid, I don't know. Did we check the pyramid itself? I think we did not. This is why it is pretty useful to have like darkmaze.png somewhere in your resources. Or just print it out.
Ooh, plasma!
That's a floor beam.
Yeah. We have microwave. It's gonna be very useful. It is a very nice way to kill a dragon. So yeah, why not? I'll do. And yeah.
Eleanor, please be careful with those 5 hearts.
Yeah, Eleanor does not have a lot of hearts yet. It's gonna find though. Short enough.
Yeah, this seed only has been giving out the safeties for Super Metroid, not really anything for Link to the Past. I see World this seed being there like 10 hours in Genos Tower.
Yeah, I can see that. But yeah, time for our friendly neighbor catfish. Ooh.
Vamos!
Well,
The core remind QT of Ice Paris.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we can get to Ice Palace by use of Faith Flipper and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, Ice Paris is not logic. We don't have flippers. Huh.
Yeah, probably gonna leave that behind until we know that because we do have a lot of runners who just love to go more that location. At the same time, we do have stuff like Icebreaker, which helps a lot if you're gonna choose to do
that. Icebreaker is allowed in this tournament. It is using the same rule set as Link to the Past tournaments. But I think the answer is a croc. I think it has to be.
Yeah, well, it looks like we're gonna go to Low Warfare.
We got Plasma too, so... Well, depending if the answer we might find a croc, maybe we actually want to go there. So using that super there by just muscle memory. It's difficult not to use a super when it's the second time you go into this room.
Yeah.
You really see those movement optimizations. All the small things, all the darkness of any ledge. Yeah, that's a lunchbox, that's true. Or spike care. See this kind of redundancy.
Yeah, both it's pretty irritating to do at this point because they are essentially left behind, so...
I tend not actually left behind because you don't really have anything ever to do with purple chest.
Hi Croc. Bye Croc.
I'm interested that the speed of Moonwalk is exactly the same as Croc.
That is a little bit funny.
Nice graphics.
Yeah.
And
Thank you,
door
game.
out of bounds. I've not seen a glitch before, I'm not sure what happened.
I think we can conclude that Super Metroid is a very well coded game.
I mean, it's pretty well coded. You can do a lot of things to that game without making it crash. So it's pretty well coded. You can completely ruin the graphics, but the game does not crash. I think that's a win.
Yeah, it is.
Actually using the grapple, not doing the swag D boost. Okay, the swag D boost is ridiculous.
Ooh,
Oh.
screw attack. That is quite nice.
Aligning for us. Yeah, grapple beam does a few weird things. I'm not sure why, but it just does. I would have checked Cassini's room before, because we don't have speed.
Yeah.
But I think by memory QT forgot they don't have speed.
Yeah, the speed boost is certainly deep in this seed.
Maybe it isn't in a tower at this point, who knows?
It could very well be. We don't have too many speed booster locations left.
Yeah. In multi-world, I think from now all the major items are banned from Ganos Tower. But in single player, all the major items that are not progression. By not progression, I mean you're not going to use them to unlock items. They're not going to unlock Mother Brain. All the major items that are not progression will not be in Ganos Tower for now.
Yeah, that is one of the updates that came with this version. So yeah.
Oh, there's a rip for Eleanor and outside, which is going to put them all the way back to the pyramid.
Ooh, look at that.
Or to the 7 quit menu. We didn't kill again.
Eleanor. No, I don't know if that death there was intentionally. I didn't quite see what happened.
Probably not.
But yeah, blue mail for Cutie. That's pretty nice.
Finally, looking at the past safety. Power bombs. Where is the progression?
Behind golden tree, so maybe.
Huh. That's not in logic yet, but could be. Zora is in logic, that's true.
Probably linked her past, yeah, those last 3 ones there.
Yeah, I think we're just to the 3 spots. Spy Cave, Zora, and the lunchbox of Gary. I think that's all we have.
Yeah.
And actually, no, never mind. We have Wave. Bias in logic.
Oh no, that is.
Eleanor.
Yeah, it is as Captain is saying there. Reserve tanks are not considered junk items anymore, which is probably one of the more interesting changes in this.
Reserve tanks got a little bit of love. Not from me, but the developer did it. I suggest an update where everyone starts with Springboard, because it's the best item. QT did not check Agina yet.
Yeah, it's quite interesting that the Cutie deciding to do this. But to be honest, if there were progression here, Cutie would know that Eleanor might have been here earlier, so.
Well, we are 1 of 40 in. The chances are very high. Very high that you would have checked Agina by then.
Yeah. But yeah, hammer time for Eleanor.
4 soul slashes. At the moment, ARealCutie has been showing more frustration than Eleanor. Who is ahead? Probably Cutie.
To be honest, I don't like using the
It's a
terms
randomizer,
ahead
but
and lead.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly. I don't like to use those terms when it comes to
yeah, that's why I'm saying
randomizers.
probably, because like Cutie has an advantage of 2 dungeons and got the fire rod, which is in a dungeon anyway.
I would more or less say that right now Cutie has an advantage.
Yeah, an advantage. Yeah, Cutie has checked a lot more stuff that we can consider a lead, but that's about it. Doing
Yeah.
Faith Flippers. We're going to check the Zora.
Yeah, why not? A little bit surprised actually that Cutie just didn't go up to Isot Cave and set up that. Oh right, has Moonpearl. I forgot about that.
I would have done the oboe at the same time just to like forget his place while I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Which is a few checks.
Oh, okay, Cutie. Don't you know that this will
Green potion.
always be a green potion here?
You toss this? Yes. Green potion.
Well, it is a bit of a money save, sure, but yeah, you always know that that is gonna be a green goo.
It can be useful.
Yeah.
We don't evolve magic, so maybe for Trinex or something.
I didn't have a
Eleanor,
single
doing the
sense.
play. Sorry.
I didn't
No
have a
problem.
single sense to see what was on Sword Edge there.
I was noticing that Eleanor did grab the heart with the boomerang, and that's something that you should do if you really want heart. Because if you didn't know, picking up items with the boomerang or the hookshot has a tiny chance to give you 2 of them. It's a glitch, but it's a good glitch, should use it. It also works with the ones below pots. We already made a way through pod, and we already did the bow, so that green goo will not be useful for this. But I think at this point, it's Spike Cave, right?
Yes, it's time for Spike.
What are we gonna find in there? I keep my prediction. I keep saying that gravity is its progression.
Yeah, that is absolutely a possibility.
Ooh, we're going to be a bit short there.
He's gonna go for safe here with using green goo and applying the King of Burn again. Oh, okay.
Damn.
So
There's a
he's gonna
darkness.
end the pub. Yeah, he's in the pub.
There's a darkness. Why you do this to me? I guess if I played this race, this would have been my one chance.
Well,
Only one.
and we haven't actually seen Dark Cross, so we're gonna see that now from Cutie.
Oh. It could maybe be in Eastern Palace. I don't. Well, we don't remember if it is an item or not.
But yeah, with this lamp, the Petty is actually starting to look like that is gonna be progression.
Yeah. Bad. It's just
Yeah.
one item away from logic.
Yeah, one item. Either the book or mirror.
Actually, we need an access to Torah. No, never mind.
Oh, we need new flute as well, if we're gonna do it that way.
Yeah, flutes. Or gravity space jump, but Cutie probably feeling bamboozled. Cutie did try to get in Leon offer, but could not do that high jump less level dive. I'm not blaming them. This trick is stupid.
Yeah.
But I tried.
Okay. Yes. Good question here. Is it actually better to use this portal here because you're probably gonna have to beat Ethan as well when you're over there to the right? So why not go beat Ethan first, then go down to the warp below and
Probably the boss of Eastern is only a map for a compass then. Or at
yeah, but
least that's what QT is thinking.
yeah, but at this point, it is looking like it is gonna be a pet seed.
We're not sure yet. I mean, it makes sense not to commit to do pendants for no extra purpose than just pendants if you're not actually sure of it. It's something that will cause fights and stuff, but we can't say it doesn't make sense. Eastern, if it has no item, could still be a time sink. It does not cut that much to just go back there later. And also, well, I guess QT is probably frustrated of missing that one chest in Dark Maze. And I think there are 2 items left in here. I think we got both map and compass. We said probably QT in terms of checks and objectives completed. The side of Eleanor, while that test blind is... well, that's just a compass actually, there's only one item left in pod. Excuse me. Could Weave that lamp points to a single item in Paths of Darkness?
Yeah, it can very well do. But we are gonna see Gary's lunchbox from Eleanor, so that's gonna be
What the hell do we even have? And what can we get from here? We can get a book, we can get gravity, we can get flippers,
hooks up mirror.
a hook shot. Yeah, okay, there's a few items you could get that will do knock stuff.
Yeah.
I'm holding on gravity. But at this point,
I am gonna laugh if it is the book here from the.
if it is the book, it's the hand. That's either the pedestal or a giant debated.
It's actually a mirror, so yeah, unlock.
What was in purple chest? I missed it. I think QT checked that.
Purple chest.
Oh, it's a mirror in purple chest.
Yeah.
That is the progression.
Yeah.
I thought QT checked purple chest. I forgot about that.
No, only did the smith.
All we need is fruit. Eleanor, spam your sword. It's much easier to get okay. Just do it by skill then. To get that thing with boots, you can spam your boots, or you can spam your sword out to just like buffer. It's much easier. If you can't get it by skill like that, do it. But you know.
Yeah. Eleanor, I think Eleanor actually should head up to the mountain now. There's so much stuff unlocked up there.
Yeah, we have the entire access to the mountain. Eleanor, you were a few pixels away from getting shot there.
We don't have access to Hookshot cave yet, but there's still a fair amount of items up there we can get.
Could we get the book on Lazar Bridge 4 chest? To get the fifth flippers here, just work against on the pillar. Press down and you sword slash at the same time, and you will do it. Or line up like that by trying again and again.
So rependant for cutie. Yeah, that archer is so evil. It has been putting a lot of unfortunate KOs on people who decide to fake flipper.
Yeah. So now, do we have something on Sajuala? Or is this just the mirror in purple chest? Cutie is going to check Sajuala. If you get the green pendant without another reward like that, it's very strange not to check the green pendant, because it's like, it's your time investment, you better make sure if it was worth or not.
Yeah, I have lost races due to me getting green pendant but not deciding to go into anything.
Yeah.
Rip.
Hello, so it is the purple chest, which is the last location.
Yeah.
It's the actual last location. And then did Cutie forget about it? Don't tell me Cutie forget about it.
Please don't.
Cutie is puzzled. Cutie's going for it.
Yes.
Another recommendation I have is get a map tracker. Get something that just tells you that, like, yeah, you can go check this item. It's useful for two things. One, you don't forget about anything, because like the tracker is there, like, hey, there's purple chest. And two, if you see a bunch of green things, then it probably means that it's a good idea to go there, because it's a bunch of green things.
Yeah.
So really, for Lane of the Past alone, there are 230 checks, and it's pretty fine enough, I guess. For the combo randomizer, you had 100, and I don't know many people who are experienced enough to just play this without a tracker. I've heard that even Handy uses one. I've never had a prof, I just saw chat say that. I am part of the ones that use a tracker, but sometimes I forget about stuff.
I'm just using an item tracker, but can always open up a map if it would be that I'm starting to, if I'm run out. But yeah, having map tracker absolutely helps in a lot of cases.
Eleanor skipping to refer.
Choosing to, yeah, okay, I can understand one thing here. Yep, we might see Eleanor jumping down Spiral Cave and then set up the warp down there, and then can do it on the way back. Or why not just open the TR when you're up here?
Yeah, that's a clever routing.
Yeah, it is. And Powder actually also there on the floating island. So yeah, really good routing here actually. I like this.
Powder is a check. Do you want a fetch quest?
Or maybe do it to your dive. It could be anywhere. Pull out your hair. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, Eleanor doesn't have a fire source yet. That's right. Did not do Thief Stone. Need a Spike Cave. They might go to the Spike Cave.
Yeah.
They might go there.
It's possibility, yeah. You're probably gonna see Cutie going in immediately here though, and do Hera because of having both Fire Rod and
Yeah. I mean, without a fire source, I would have checked Era anyway, because like, if I don't take the fire source and I do need it anyway, like, I will be locked up pretty quickly.
Yeah, look at that small key in the first one, so
yeah,
very
that's...
likely that it is fired. Oh, saved by the bell.
How? Oh, fire rod. Oh, it was in Orphan, my bad.
Yep.
Looks like I'm completely like missing all the items. Well, missing. I saw them, I just don't remember.
Yep. So yeah, go for Paradox here. Not really anything that jumps out at us.
20 missiles in that Paradox Cave.
Yeah. We're gonna get to see the bomb jump here, and I really like this.
What is the setup? That's... Wow.
That is essentially a task version of doing
These,
that.
these bomb jumps are really dangerous enough without doing fancy strats like that. But if you nail it, I can't say anything. Congratulations.
Yeah, that is essentially the almost.
Modron saying no.
Yep, 2, 3, 4.
I love when Modron does that. It's just...
Yeah.
But you have to be careful because it can stuck you in the ledges sometimes.
Yeah, it can. I think my longest streak with that have been 4.
Damn,
Good
dog.
boomerang. Yeah, there is an item in the basement, so gonna have to go back in and check that one.
We got both the blue and the red boomerang, so we can see our players decide which one is the best one.
Well, it's obviously the blue.
I maintain that it's the green one. You know? Ah, I picked up the pot. Oops.
Oopsie.
Dash when facing upwards. Yeah, exactly like that. Then you need to hold right.
But the only thing we can take in hookshot is an E-tank.
Yeah. Way to get it through though. It goes on the right, it's a little indent on the right. Yeah, like this. What is in the basement?
I don't think it's gonna be a good thing.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm betting the 4th chest of Laser Bridge. But
Yeah,
I'm saying it's gravity, not the book. Not that, man. So many E-tanks though.
Well, we are certainly not gonna die in Super Metroid at least.
I know, I think we have like 12 of them right now. Plus the reserves. How Eleanor dying to one of the liners.
That's very unfortunate, but that's fine though, because was gonna head over to the left side, had already done everything on the right side, so whatever.
With green mail, I think those do 8 of damage.
They do it. They do hit like trucks, to be honest.
Yeah, they do it like trucks. But I don't remember if they do 8 or 4. I know the projectile is half of it though. Contact those 4. Okay. It's still a lot. We only got 8 hearts. And that despite picking up all the heart pieces we've seen everywhere. I hope that basement will not hold Eleanor too hard though.
Well, that we are now in the second row of hearts for Cutie on both games. And welcome SpeedGaming 3.
Another red. Well, I mean, SMZ3 is pretty long, so isn't that surprising to get all of you?
I guess.
And TC has been pretty fun so far, so.
Yeah, absolutely. We have seen some excellent execution from Cutie and some really good routing as well. Except for that last
mirror.
location of the mirror, we have otherwise seen a lot of good routing and execution from Cutie.
And pedestal is not bad. And that's the best part of it.
Yeah, it still is very possible. It could be something as small as Ice Rod at this point, for all we know.
Well, I hope not Ice Rod because, you know, if I'm betting on as a bridge to be the key, I don't really want to like force such a double dip. I mean, but not that much.
Yeah, I guess so.
And we just passed the 2 hours mark. On the checkup of items we do need, we do want Gravity Suit for Super Metroid. Regarding beams, we're pretty fine. We don't have much movement, but we just have enough with mobile bombs.
Yeah.
On Link to the Past, well, we do want the flippers for Swamp and Ice. We don't want the Ice Rod for Turtle Rock, we do want the hook shot for Swamp. So
Yep.
still a bunch of things.
Yeah. We're basically 4 items away from no mode.
And we still need a way to get to Mario, so like either Space Jump in particular, or either the flute.
Ooh, we're gonna see the attempted hub here from
Cutie!
Cutie. I believe I can
Cutie,
fly.
no!
I believe I can touch
A heart!
the
That was
sky.
worse!
Ice Rod!
The Ice Rod!
This is
Well.
really good for Cutie. We'll be able to beat Turtle Rock immediately. This is amazing.
No, if I'm right. Is it even coming back?
Okay, Cutie. Okay, Cutie. You got the swag points.
I mean, no, there is no reason to go back, to not go to Turtle Rock.
Yeah, so just do that immediately. Has the mirrors will be able to go in immediately.
11 soul slashers from Eleanor finding that lamb in Spike Cave. That puts them back in the lead of frustration slashes. Yeah, I don't know why I'm counting that, but it's pretty fun. Well, we might get some gravity in Turtle Rock. That ISO location is pretty probably going to be horrible. Ether at least were easy to get. Well, I mean we got all medallions, but Ether was the easiest of the 3. But I think we're pretty reduced to Turtle Rock. There's nothing else. Well, never mind, there are other things. There's K45 then. Well, not anymore.
Yeah, there are
Yeah,
some
Graveyard
mirror
Lane.
things.
The left one.
So Graveyard Lens actually is looking pretty interesting right now.
QT remembering to do not have the hookshot and going the right.
If only you had a nickel for every time someone goes the wrong way, we would be rich.
Well, I will not. Piece of art.
Move along. But yeah, we are gonna see Batcave being sacked by Eleanor.
Yeah, that's right, that's also plain logic.
Well, thank you for stopping by, Don.
A big in the front, I like that Turtle Rock. That's a good layout.
Yeah, it's very good. Ooh, Silver's on Batcave.
Silvers. That's not progression, but
A very
It's a
nice
great item.
quality of life.
Vicious is alive, so that's a great item.
Yeah.
Silvers there is a more charm on Vicious than on Ganon. I think. Well, maybe not with Tempered Sword.
Yeah, If they would find the cape, but then it wouldn't be quicker. Because then they could do the dash strats.
They even of hearts. Anyway, like did the damage in videos.
Yeah.
Now still looking on the right, like 9 hearts for Eleanor. Yeah, I would not do damage boost into videos with 9 hearts. Especially knowing that if I touch any highball, I'm dead.
Yeah. This Pokey doesn't want to be demonetized.
Well, it was Fraud and Keen. They were both in Norfair, I think, right?
Yeah, they were. We did see the Red Cane by Wave Beam.
Yeah, and the Fire Rod was just above Speed Booster. Now we got a bug net.
I do fancy myself swagging it from time to time.
Well, it's not the best location for it though, like, just eat it up above that lava. The handle must be burning. Well, the cane too, it was in Norfair. The handle must also be burning. Ah, the bomb bouncing back from the wall. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, that is such an irritating one.
Why worse bouncing this game? Eleanor going back for blind, I assume. They got a better gear. They really need to do that play Norfair.
Yeah, really needs to go and do stuff in Warfare.
A single rupee for a trooper. That's all the single rupees of the seal.
Yeah, both for the validation I'd be fine. Hi, Greg. Well, we almost at laser bridge, so why not get mirror shield?
Something I do sometimes when I'm really scared of blind is that I let him go down. I just wait for blind to go down, and then it's much easier to hit it.
And he says this to saying it. That was actually vanilla. Funny.
Thank you, Turtle Rock, for that mirror shield. I was just watching Eleanor, well, die, but I was hoping they would not die. The heart of the mirror shade to be vanilla extremely loud, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, it is. Those shields can basically be everywhere.
Especially if any runner skip the shield.
Yep.
So, my prediction was the fourth chest of Lesser Bridge. Not the bottom one, whichever the runner checks last.
I say
Because it's
number
funnier
3.
like that. Am I going to be right on that prediction?
Let's see. So you're gonna see Eleanor try the sword beams. It is a pretty safe strat, to be honest.
Yeah, and blind is in the top left corner. So that means blind is not going to go down.
Really? You're gonna be that nice and giving us half magic on laser beam?
Ah. Looks like I was wrong.
And I was right.
But where is the progression then? I'm actually puzzled. Where's the progression?
What have you forgot about? Yeah.
We have a nice sword that is out of logic.
Yes, we do need a hook shot for that one.
What is a little something that we did not think about? That's an angry Chinese on the back. Don't do that if you're not good at the game. You will regret it.
Yeah.
Mario cannot be reached without ever flutes
Yeah.
or access through non-offer.
Yeah. We don't have.
Oh,
we don't
it's Graveyard Ledge!
Yeah, Graveyard Ledge, of course. We have not seen that yet. Oh, Cutie
Oh, that's
taking
a
a death.
death! Trinex. Getting a kill, that's not something that happens every day.
Yeah.
We're not every day on Blue Mail 12 hearts from Trinex.
And yeah, we supposed to see one thing here from Eleanor, not having been to Norfair yet. We'll have to resort to using sword to keep those.
Bugnet in use. Yes, we did CK45.
Yeah, it's Graveyard Ledge.
Chat told me that Almost Knights are the map, but I'm not entirely sure about that.
The refight now.
Still doing the angry strat.
Bad Iset, bad Iset.
It's fine. Just fire Roddy to death. I mean, it's still a time loss if you die. Because obviously the optimal strat would be to not die. But yeah, that one door there is a really good thing.
There's no shame in
But yeah, obviously it's faster to not die.
Yeah. Okay, I actually like that the Cutie got the piece of heart from Trinex there, so that Cutie is not digging himself into too out of logic. Yeah, we are gonna see Graveyard
Well,
Ledge from
there's still
Eleanor.
Pyramid Ferry. Pyramid Ferry is doable, but out of logic. And we're going to see that Graveyard Ledge.
Okay, is it gonna be Gravity or Hookshot? Maybe Flippers?
It's
Or
extremely
Ice
funny. It's extremely funny how QT has checked much more stuff, but Eleanor just goes to the right place.
Yeah. It's a Hookshot! Okay, Third Rock in logic. The Pyramid Ferry in logic.
Yeah, Pyramid Ferry is in logic, Turtle Rock is in logic. No, I don't want Eleanor to go to Turtle Rock. They only have Master Sword. That Trinex is not going to be a good time.
Yeah, it's gonna to resort to those hammer strats if you do that. Although, to be fair, no, Swamp is not in logic yet, but to be fair,
I think
it was half magic there on Laser Blade.
Okay, I thought they were going to Swarm forgetting they don't have flippers. I'm interested. Oh, Path of Darkness.
Oh yeah, Path of Darkness.
What does this Hookshot unlock though?
Well, to be honest, only Pyramid Fairy.
Yeah.
That is the only thing right now, and of course the remaining sets in Hookshot.
What a logic sequence.
Yeah, but we have already seen those from ARealCutie, so yeah, only really Pyramid Fairy that it has the hooks that can unlock for Cutie, which is
What held them back from TA logically without Hookshot? The Ice Rod, which was in Hookshot Cave.
Yep.
And there was no item in Turtle Rock, nothing. Except the bug net and that of magic. But we do have a red crystal to clear Pyramid Ferry now. Yes, QT did hover even for the way back, like complete error. Or first try.
So we are gonna see K45 before Cutie
That makes
decides
sense.
to go to pyramid. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, and then the pyramid fairy, I guess. The pedestal is pretty dead. Only flippers could still be on there.
Flippers can be there, yeah.
If we did flippers, well, it's the same. The pedestal is already... Right now it's pretty dead. Yeah, so do we have X-ray, do we have the microwave beam? They have everything they need for that.
I think they have the full package at this point.
Including Spazer. Oh, please. Don't you want to add a mushroom to that too?
Yeah, why not? So, book on pets.
You know who to blame.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like plan though. I agree.
Yeah, the logic chain is so long already though.
Yeah, it is. To be honest, this seed has actually been quite linear if you're thinking about it.
Yeah. I mean, there are 2 lines. There are also items in offer that will help, but they have not locked anything. Except that kind of Somaya blocking the pyramid first. Opus pedestal in logic.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, we can get to Meyer now.
He's leaving. Maybe it was in go mode. You just check this tracker, but they're like, flipper still.
Yeah, at this point, it would only be flippers that would be
Yeah.
be there.
It's the only item we need for go
At
mode.
the same time though, there is a few one-shot items as well, like the book, like speed boost. We are probably gonna see Cutie now doing the sand pits. So if Cutie doesn't find a good thing in the first sand pit, can you save and quit? And
I'm going to guess that Eleanor.
Oh, high jump boost. Don't mind if we do. Speed boost on Firefly. That's something you don't see every day.
Yeah. No. That's not something we wanted to find either, because we're going fast, but would wait for us anymore. To get in Turtle Rock, simply for the red crystal.
Yeah.
The mirror was in Purple Chest, you had to get it to access. We got 3 vanilla major items actually. I forgot what the first one was though. There was Spring Ball, Mirror Shield, and... What was the last thing?
Oh, no, Eleanor, that's the wrong way.
I think so.
Yeah, there's
we
no
can
vote for the
first.
SMZ3 tournament.
Yeah, no but for SMZ3. For Link in the Past it is on. Yeah, so we're going to do it the old-fashioned way, I'm sorry chat. Okay, so I did not really want... I was not hyped to see this Eleanor, but... Yeah. I'm gonna try next to this. At least you got half magic. You got no butter because the seed is not nice. Butter placements were horrible.
Bad, I said bad. And we did
another thing you may notice.
So we did
is
see
that
continue.
If
I
yeah, the practice there was worse. When you hit the heads of Trinex, take them to back or destroy them with the bedtimes. I don't even know.
I always think this looks so funny.
Cutie just waiting.
Yeah, looks so good.
Imagine throwing a boomerang backwards. Just 9. 10 arrows.
Yeah. Sorry. But yeah, we are soon done with the big one.
You're semi-napping. Well, I guess we can have a quiet fall asleep with SMZ3 every, what day are we? Thursday evening on SpeedGaming. And if you kill more gnome and you don't open the chest, and you do the same thing, then the chest is not there anymore to remember. And that's why I like to call it the validation chest, because it's not about validating the seed, it's about validating that you killed Mordrum. Which is there like, check out, open the chest, yeah, Mordrum is there.
Yeah.
Nice again in placement.
Yeah. But
Just like treasures.
We already see Cutie attacker
Yeah.
too.
That's
But,
another interpretation of the meme.
You want to know a thing that really irritated me about that chest?
What happened?
In the vanilla game, that chest will give you 20 rupees. And I was always like, why do I want 20 rupees here?
With less than 1000 rupees? If it is 7 crystals, I never see that.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Maybe.
with a... I remember that fairy.
Yeah.
Eleanor getting gauntlet, they did not check that indeed.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the second hit of phase 3. And the third hit. And there's a fourth hit.
Well, you already presented the rest of the schedule. I want to stay here until Eleanor triggers that wall jump. I don't know for you, if you don't, you can actually go, I guess. But time before pressing right and jump.
It seems like Eleanor realized that, wait, I have bombs.
That code tricky wall jumps for no reason. But yes,
Yeah.
you have on to follow the SpeedGaming channels, to follow the runners with the motion marker. Yeah, it is perfect. You can check our sponsors, rank 1 global. Well, that's if their profile on rank 1, so you can also follow them on rank 1, I assume. I was not farmed for this. Follow the crew, which is me, Angus, and a tracker. You may forget about the tracker, but they're the ones clicking all those click buttons. It's pretty damn important. Always without the trackers. Yeah. And I must say that trackers, they're like, you would think that it's a fancy image thing, like you do every day stuff and stuff. It's not.
Yeah.
So really, thank you. For the rest, yeah, we did advertise the schedules in about 23 minutes. We showed that the
This one is on SpeedGaming 3. It is between Link Force and Cardian.
I'm pretty sad that the one didn't get commentators. Johnny Joan and Dante. They're but pretty damn good runners. There's pretty good get and mail, but that's about it.
Yeah.
You remember the very beginning of the seed when I said about that Elia Highland? That is both a very good and a very bad location sword.
Yeah.
Well, now you know why. What, I got Tempo Sword, I forgot where that was.
The Temple Sword was from...
So really for now, do you have anything to hand, or do we finish it right now?
We are still waiting for words from...
Okay, we did, which is what I'm asking. I will end it right now. And take the responsibility. People will not be angry at you. Ah, there was also a butter at the supers. That's true.
Yeah.